Listen up, stay on your guard. That Starman Jr. will stomp you hard. 10 years in the future, all is devastation. That's why I showed up with no hesitation. Now,
hey guys, welcome back to Bottom Tier. I'm Jason, and I'm about to belittle Colton further for not having played Earthbound. When we last left off, Colton was about to head to the meteorite with Porky and his dog on the way to get Picky. And there you have it.
Yes.
Get your dog. Dog.
Oh yeah.
I really wish you would say "aw," like use the critical hit font.
Sorry about.
Aw, yeah.
Sorry about giving you this game type advice. You should equip your weapon.
That's the game's way of saying you should equip your ball bat. As if you didn't already know.
And I'll follow at a safe distance. Pokey joins you, although join is a really loose.
It's a very, he does nothing in combat except whine and kvetch and complain. Your dog does more in combat. Picky does more in combat.
Picky joins us for combat?
Very briefly.
Oh snap! The phone is ringing.
Your dad is ringing.
My dad. Oh no! Hold on. Cole answered the phone. It's my dad! Yay!
Yeah, finally!
Work to exhaustion when you're young.
After 2 weeks of playing video games on YouTube, we finally hear back from Colton's dad.
This is already more contact than I've had with him in my whole life. Just remember.
Well, I went to a dark place.
It did. Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid.
This sounds like a big old pack of lies.
I'm always behind you 100% behind this telephone.
I was always kind of sad that your dad never actually appears in this game, but I understand why it was done like this, because Itoi's father was always working and never around.
Yeah.
And so another depressing thing about Mother 2 / Earthbound.
Okay,
don't let it get behind you. Don't let it get behind you.
I don't like the way the bird is looking at me. What is this? Okay, this is a battle.
If it gets behind you, it'll be a red swirl.
The bird is wearing shades.
And Mother 1, they had cigarettes. They were very cool.
Oh, yeah.
But in all seriousness, if you let an enemy get behind you, it'll be a red swirl, and they attack first.
That's not good.
If you get a green swirl, you attack first. And probably the coolest thing about combat in this game, and I feel like I'm at work now.
Insincerely.
I feel like I'm at work now because I'm talking about useful mechanics about the game. But once you have out-leveled an enemy and you engage it, it will die in one hit without combat. And that's really just an incredible feature.
He has a big grin on his face. He knows he's about to get this work.
He's about to get that ass whooping.
I won. I lost over 2/3 of my health. It doesn't feel like...
It wasn't much of a victory.
But hey, that bird dropped a cookie, and damn it if I'm not going to eat it. Because
I have grown to hate cookies in this game.
Because it restored jack shit?
It's less that and more, once you get to Onett, you start working on getting hamburgers, and so you never have a need for cookies.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every time I thought that in my life, I'd still be broke. Son, even with hamburgers, there's always a need for cookies.
Yeah, that's true.
And I just revealed
But you can also get condiments. That's another really cool thing.
I just revealed a lot more about my lifestyle than maybe I care to.
Your eating habits.
Yeah.
Hashtag Colton's a fatty.
Only sort of.
Only sort of, I'll give you that.
You won.
Yeah!
A whole one experience point. Yeah, son. Flexing on them. I learned Lifeup. That's useful. Lifeup
that's
Alpha.
Incredibly useful. I find I use my psi abilities on Ness less frequently, except for Lifeup. I find that in every major boss fight, I'm using Lifeup.
Maybe some traumatized teenager dropped some more bread around here, and I can... I tried Lifeup Alpha. I didn't...
Sometimes it doesn't work. You might lose concentration.
Pokey apologized profusely. Wow, Jason, he does fight like you.
He really does. Hey,
My-
there's no shame in being a conscientious objector.
Dude, my going tactic is to exclaim loudly that I have an erection because no one will fight you if you have an erection.
I don't know. There's when Iron Sheik was wrestling Hulk Hogan, he had a big old boner just rubbing it against Hulk Hogan.
He had a classic case of ring boner.
I guess when you've got Hulk Hogan locked in a submission, it's an aphrodisiac.
It is. My dick is diamonds when I have Hulk Hogan in a submission hold.
You put him in the sharpshooter and just. Argh!
And there goes our YouTube license. All right, everybody, it's been
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
This has been an experience, certainly.
Yeah, a whole 3 experience.
Yeah. Oh. You go far away, and don't.
I am far away.
Stay there. Go farther away.
Farther. I'll just drive down the road now. That's not the meteorite.
I know.
That's just a hole in the ground.
Oh, woof. If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along.
See
Okay.
you, losers.
Yeah, no, maybe unreliable was the right adjective.
And Porky and Picky have the dumbest haircuts.
I was lined up with that crying child, and it said no problem here.
Crying children are definitely not a problem.
What in the
You just have to hit
actual fuck?
You just have to hit them again. Problem solved.
Oh, God. You're going to get us kicked off the internet.
What do you mean, me? Have you listened to you? Probably not.
Not recently. Okay. Colt! Do you hear a buzzing? Sounds like a bee flying around. No. Oh, come on. You must...
Oh, come on. Come on.
Now I hear it. Now that you triggered the event in the game's code, you piece of shit.
Way to go, Porky. You asshole.
Do you hear the thing that hasn't happened yet?
Maybe?
I don't know. Do you hear the sound of your patellas cracking? No, that's funny. Why do you ask?
That's why.
A BIM not. That's misleading.
Please skip through his dialogue quickly.
He-
Buzz talks so much.
He just found out about the whole not thing, like in the 90s that you did to people as a kid. Like, hey, cool hat. Not.
We're not playing Double Dragon anymore. We don't have to do things like this.
We don't. We can live better lives.
We can make better life choices.
Like Pepsi Blue.
No, Colton. First of all, Pepsi is never the right choice. Haven't you ever heard my grandmother talk about that?
Yeah. For those of you who don't know Jason on a personal level, his grandmother prays at the altar of Coca-Cola.
And anyone who drinks Pepsi is either a communist, a terrorist, or really just a bad person. They make poor life choices. They probably cheat on their taxes. Or kick puppies.
This guy's really willing, really like rapid fire on the validation. You listen to my story. You listen to a bee talk for 3 minutes.
So you are clearly the hero.
You're absolutely every bit as exceptional as I thought you would. But I guess that's fair, because any other 5-year-old would have fucking checked out by now. Hell,
I think Ness is like 11.
I'm 25 and I checked out 2 sentences in.
Blah, blah, end of the world, whatever.
I checked out of this playthrough.
Whatever, loser.
3 sentences in.
Buzz talks a lot. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're a sentient bee,
You do all you can.
you have a lot to tend to in your life. You got to get it all out there. Yeah.
I wasn't aware. I don't know too many sentient bees.
Oh, you didn't know? There's a sentient bee.
Should my ass call somebody?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a sentient bee that lives outside of my house, and now a putty.
That's because you do crystal meth.
And now the putty patrol from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is here to really shove it up my urethra. Let's see how this goes. You must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, just a bee. Wow,
I'll stomp you hard.
If I had a nickel for every time a woman said that to me.
You lead a very weird and horrendous life.
Uh-oh, Psi Shield Sigma. That Greek alphabet. Got that Greek alphabet.
All you have to do is just hit attack over and over.
Why is there not...
Buzz got this.
Why is there not Greek alphabet soup? I have the dumbest thoughts sometimes. I legitimately do.
I have to admit, that was a pretty dumb thought.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, like...
Yeah, you just let him do all the work.
I just sit back and tug one out while he does all the...
Why am I letting you do this playthrough instead of me again?
That is an extraordinarily valid question. One that we're gonna have to answer
sooner or later.
Yeah, I was gonna use a really cheesy cop out and end the episode in the middle of this fight, but I'm not gonna do it. Hey, I won. Neat. I feel accomplished.
I actually have friends who cannot play this game because of the combat backgrounds. They mess with their eyes too much and they cannot play this game.
That is unfortunate.
I genuinely feel terrible for them.
Okay.
On a very serious note, because Earthbound is the best game of all time. I know because I put it on Wikipedia.
Yeah, you did, and that makes it true.
That makes it 100% fact. And to know that they cannot play this marvelous, marvelous game, I am just intensely sad.
Well, I gotta go back home, I guess, or do I go to...
You go to Porky and Picky's house first.
What do I have to...
You get to bear witness to violence in the household.
What am I... Do I have to drop these motherfuckers off? Are we a carpool? Like... No problem. We're in Sam Hill of you boys. His mom sounds like that too. I think I'll have to think of a suitable punishment.
Is it really bad that I felt the same way when I was playing this game?
I'm really sorry that my kids troubled her so much. Oh, no. I know how Porky and his parents sound now.
How?
Both of you are really gonna get it. Like, no matter what he says, he sounds dispassionate and... This hurts way more than it hurts you. By the way...
I never hated that. I never liked that phrase. It always hurt me more.
Yeah.
It definitely always hurt me
But
more.
Jason, by the way, I'd be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of you living next door. I'll take things Doug has said to me for 1,000.
I believe it.
For those of you who don't know, I guess I won't say where, but Doug, who was on our very first video, Endless Trash, Doug actually lives next door to me in the town that we live. We're friends, we work together, and he's my next door neighbor and former roommate. And we hope to have Doug back on a few more videos. He's going to be making his return soon.
I cannot wait.
And now a dung beetle is going to get smashed by this morbidly obese woman. This
grotesque individual.
This tragically rotund clown.
I always thought clown as soon as I saw her repugnant face makeup.
You almost said face paint.
I almost did.
You were so committed to clown, you were ready to...
I almost called her a wicked clown and everything.
Ugh, you get out.
It was going to be a thing.
So you must now begin your adventure. Oh, God, he's really going to go on another tirade, isn't he?
Yes.
These are a lot of final words, guy.
You just don't understand yet.
Giant step. Okay, so... all right. You are
I sort of wish you were just zooming through this so you could be punished like everyone else who plays this game.
It defaulted to yes, though.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, because there's one where he does it backwards.
Yep. I once got in a loop like 4 times, and I almost threw my Super Nintendo out of a window.
Why did it make... Oh, it made a happy sound because I got the sound stone. That's a really poor timing on that. Don't play the happy sound effect right as
when Buzz Buzz is dead.
Yay,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That fucker can't talk anymore. Yay. But it is dawn outside. This game is so colorful. I love it.
It really is. That's one of the things I figured you would enjoy about it. It's very bright, visually very bright and appealing.
Okay, I gotta punish the dog now. He dodged. How could he? Smash!
I love that sound. It's so gratifying.
And it became tame. I didn't have to kill a dog.
Yeah, you actually very seldom kill things in this game. Usually it's you tame them or they calm down. Calm down. Just calm down.
Okay, and now die job Abraham Lincoln has descended upon us.
I think that calm down was appropriate for
Yes,
that.
calm down.
Just calm down.
Okay, my eyes crossed. It's been such a long day, and I read that as I'm a pornographic genius. I think I just read what I wanted to read, which is terrible. Like, maybe we don't say that to a 10-year-old. Look at the camera and say fuzzy pickles.
In the Japanese version,
Fuzzy.
It says cheese sandwich,
Fuzzy.
which is also funny, but not as funny as fuzzy pickles.
Fuzzy pickles. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories.
That's a weird thing to say after saying fuzzy pickles.
The only thing that bothers me about that photograph is the dog corpse was still dissolving. All right, I'm going to talk to Dad and save my game. And thanks again, everybody, for joining us for another episode of Bottom Tier. We've got plenty of more... I almost said Double Dragon. That tells you how long we've been playing that game.
We've been playing too much Double Dragon.
So we wanted to do this to take a break. Thanks for joining us for episode 2 of Earthbound. We've got plenty more on the way. We'll see you next time.